as far as Jersey's open Democratic Party rebellion that's taking place right now, any moron with two eyes could have seen it coming. And I don't say that as any disrespect to anybody who may be surprised by it, but I'm the moron with two eyes that saw it coming, okay? You can go back to my old channel, the official elected official, which I still am. It's up here on the platform, and there are tons of videos from years back of me saying how the policies that Phil Murphy was putting forward at the time would not sit well and would not work here in the state. But because Governor Christie was such a train wreck for the Republican Party, there was absolutely no way that he was going to lose that general election. But I was saying it back during the primaries. But he was the one with the money behind him. Everybody sat there and was like, oh yeah, Murphy. And I was just like, I bet we'll see where this lands. And that's where we're at right now. Video. New Jersey Democrat councilman says officials tweeting advice on evading ICE are obstructing justice. This is written by the Save Jersey staff. This is the councilman right here. Old Bridge Democrat councilman Mark Razzoli was previously on record opposing Governor Phil Murphy's sanctuary state. This week, at an Old Bridge council meeting, he passionately accused politicians of obstructing justice for tweeting and sharing information advising illegal aliens how to avoid detention during an ICE raid. Razzoli also declared that sanctuary statehood is really about identity politics, not public safety, and part of socialist plan to shame the public into believing that anyone who opposes them are racist or xenophobic haters. There is a video which we shall be watching. Trust and believe, that's why we're in this format right now. He wants Old Bridge to sue Governor Murphy over sanctuary statehood, like Sussex and Ocean counties. Since when is concern for public safety a cause for collective guilt? Razzoli added. Warning, New Jersey is on a slippery slope on the road to anarchy. Old Bridge passed resolutions opposing driver's licenses for illegal aliens and formally opposing sanctuary statehood back in June. Alright, so here's the video right here. One of the main reasons why we're using Jersey, the Save Jersey blog site. Shout out to them, by the way. Let's move it all the way out. Kick it back, because I've already watched it. You got to know I've already watched this thing. And Councilman Razzoli, take it away.
I'll respond to Mr. Shearer's misinformation about separating children from their parents. Number one, every day in the United States of America, when someone is arrested, they're separated from their parents, just to clarify that.
Bang. And we've done it in our own communities. We've done it to our own people for forever and a day. So to expect this, like to sit there and try to emotionally manipulate us the way Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez does is insanely disingenuous.
So these continuous attacks on law enforcement is disgraceful in itself. The issues that pertain to public safety cut across party lines, and as well they should. When far-left Democrat politicians and other elected officials ignore laws that they don't like, they encourage and perpetuate a spirit of lawlessness among their constituents with behaviors that are reckless and sadly irreversible. When you have...
Yeah, I've said this on this channel multiple times, that conflict that not just Jersey, but a lot of Democratic states decided that they wanted to have, just because they didn't like the person in the White House, really set a tone that's been dangerous and has been increasing. Like a lot of people are sitting there talking about how racist Trump is, and we've gone over that as well. He's not the one bringing it up, and if he's not the one bringing it up, then it's impossible for me to sit here and be like, oh yeah, well, he's racist. He don't say a word about nobody race, and that's the way it's supposed to be. We're supposed to be judging based on character, not characteristics. Please continue on, Mr. Razzoli, who, by the way, is very, very Jersey. I mean, let's be real.
Elected officials who take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of New Jersey. And can you please remove her? She routinely interrupts this meeting. She needs to be removed. Sergeant at Arms.
And that's really what they do. They sit there and just like try to overtalk you and overpower you, regardless of the very salient points that you may be making. And I mean, I don't mean to be sexist or anything else like that, but just notice once again how many females are the ones pressing for these ideas. I mean, do I have to remind you about the fall of Rome?
Excuse me.
Behave yourself.
The public, we get paid you.
You folks are going to interrupt counsel while they're talking. I'm going to ask the officer to remove from the meeting. You were given the courtesy of
Sat here and listened
putting
to
your
everybody.
points forward
Yep.
without comments from anyone else.
No.
Now you correct them with giving their comments.
We listened to everything everyone had to say.
Thank you. When you have elected officials tweeting out, warning, advising criminals how to elude and evade the law enforcement community, that is a disgrace, and you're in violation of your office, and you're obstructing justice.
And as the elected official, he's 130% right. Okay, guys? Like, that is, like, no matter what. And it's like these people never played cops and robbers as a kid. No matter what the law is, it's the law. And as someone intimately familiar with the outlaw lifestyle, I'm telling you that there's this respect that needs to be paid to the laws that govern us. If only to avoid them. Know them if only to avoid them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it never hurts to have more knowledge of these things. I'm telling you, it's a lot of information, all of them. Like, we got so many laws on the books. It's insanity. But having an idea of the law, regardless of which side you decide you want to be on with it, never hurts.
The reality is that a sanctuary state is about identity politics, dimly veiled under the tactical agenda of socialists who want to shame the public into believing anyone who opposes them are racist or xenophobic haters. Since when is
See, I've been called a Nazi. Yeah, me. I've been called a Nazi by someone who opinion I once respected. But as I sat there and explained to them exactly why it's a bad idea to congeal the idea of legal and illegal immigration, they're just like, oh, you know, I got a Nazi in here. I got it. Whoa, take it easy there, champ. I mean, it's me. What?
For public safety, a cause for collective guilt. When the governor and state legislature thinks they're arbiters of constitutional analysis, there is a problem. When New Jersey's Attorney General calls for sheriffs across the state to ignore federal immigration laws, and when the governor and his soldiers rally behind him, it once again validates that New Jersey is on a slippery slope to political anarchy.
And slowly followed by actual anarchy. Much less so because they wisely made sure Antifa, nah, we ain't fucking around here. You can look it up, but they outlawed Antifa in the state a while back because they knew how nutty that stuff was going, how nutty that was going to eventually get out to be. And all you got to do is look over to what they've done in Oregon and other places where they've been allowed to fester. So a big part of the reason Jersey isn't to that point yet is because, you know, our lawmakers saw that one coming from a mile away.
The government thinks it's acceptable to strong-arm sheriffs into ignoring the federal immigration laws. When an oath is taken, uphold the law, that means all of them. The rule of law still applies, and so does the separation of powers and judicial review. State and local policymakers must accept that they are not in any position to pick and choose which law they will honor and which laws they will ignore.
Because you undermine your own authority when you do that, dummies. Like, that's what they don't quite understand, is that, like, the Attorney General Murphy, who's definitely not a lawman, like, they're undermining their very own authority when they do that. And it's really sends a mixed message to the criminal class.
Law enforcement and public safety go hand in hand, and I continue to stand by that credo. Identity politics was created to charm and manipulate an unwilling community of people into dependency, brainwashing them into believing socialist rhetoric to get their votes. It's not about empowering people. It's about keeping them relying on government by dangling carrots of free college, driver's licenses, free health benefits,
and all the programs you could ever want. And trust me, that's where it's very safe to say that we already have forms of socialism in the United States as is, but they're nothing more than bureaucracy hubs. You know, freaking, we got all these different programs that come through urban communities. Oh yeah, well, you know, got to do this, got to do that, and grants and fundraisers and charities and all these different, you know, mechanisms that are designed to pretend to put on a show as if, yeah, we're really doing something here, but when in all reality, you're just spinning wheels. Because that's really how our poverty has gotten to be so off the chain. I mean, seriously, that, like, it takes place right here. It's happening right underneath your nose. And guess what? That's where the that's where, like, the Democratic Party really shines at, because they give a few people some jobs within their bureaucracies, and more government programs. You got more people. You got all these different people eating off of the same tree, as opposed to bringing in industries and making sure that, hey, yeah, there's tons of different, decent paying jobs available. No, government went out of its way to take those out of these types of communities, out of the urban and more, metropolitan communities. Replace it all with, like, office work, which for men is pretty terrible on average, because, you know, we're more visceral than that. But it like everything that that this councilman is speaking on right now has already taken place in the United States, and it's how they've gained the type of power that they have. Do you think, like, I'm pretty sure that Ilhan Omar comes from such a district. My own congressman, Congressman Payne, he comes from such a district where it's been so dilapidated and so deteriorated that, of course, yeah, you got all these people that grew up basically on government programs. What do you expect?
Free legal aid and sanctuary status. In the end, this will surely backfire, and we will be the ones to suffer. This policy is insane and is anti-American.
Church.
Tonight I ask this council to vote on a resolution to authorize a township attorney to file a federal lawsuit against Governor Murphy, who always talks about immigration, his administration, over an immigration directive that prohibits state, county, and local law enforcement agencies from engaging in routine acts of cooperation with the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement. This is about public safety, not about identity politics. And it's disgraceful in a post 9/11 world that we need to sit here and discuss that. Americans come first. National security comes first. No one up here is advocating against legal immigration. That's
the problem, that they keep trying to meld the two, and legal immigrants aren't even feeling that. They definitely are not, because they're like, whoa, take it easy. That's not that I got here on my own, like, purposefully. First man ever gave me a under the table job was an illegal immigrant. You know, actually, first man gave me my outlaw job was no, I'm sorry, that's the thing. I'm doing it myself. Immigrant. They're just immigrants. I'm sorry. I just said an illegal immigrant. Oh man, I don't edit. But the deal is that no, immigrants. I've known them my entire life, and they're some of the best people that you could ever. They totally make up the American experience. But the legal and illegal, that's where the powers that be try to muddy the waters the most, and it's gonna backfire.
Consistent socialist prop that when you oppose illegal immigration, you immediately use the racial word, which is extremely reckless. And I suggest as county committee members represent your constituents properly and to follow the law. And
I'm an Essex County committee member, and I mean, as far as the law goes, I'm from such a urban community, and you know it is what it is. You can't braid your own hair without breaking the law in this day and age. And you know we definitely need to talk about rolling a lot of that nonsense back. But my man, get a bottle of water, okay? I mean, I'm feeling everything, but you definitely need to drink. Get some water up in you.
My law enforcement community. And what the elected officials in this state are doing by warning criminals, you're putting their lives in danger. By county jails not cooperating with ICE and forcing them to go on home entries and apartment entries, and now hiding in vacant buildings, you're putting their lives in danger. And by the way, they have families. I am so tired of hearing this nonsense. This governor is a disgrace. And if you're worried about spending money, call him up. $3.1 million. $3.1 million for legal fees for illegal immigrants. Okay? Come here the right way. There's legal ports of entry. Go to one of them and apply for asylum. You cannot apply for legal asylum by crossing the border illegally.
This is right back to Miss Ocasio-Cortez, because remember, she was like, oh, people that come here seeking asylum, they're not illegal. There's no such thing as an illegal person. Like, the act is illegal, though. You came in on the wrong foot.
And I can't stress enough that we take the vote tonight and file this lawsuit and work with the other counties to move forward with this. This is about not just protecting our communities, it's about protecting our members of law enforcement. We should not have to discuss this. I'm not finished yet. For a terrorist, travel documents is as important as weapons. This is in the 9/11 Commission report. I suggest people start reading it. Did 9/11 not happen? Now we're going to sell it as a bad dream? You have elected officials that want to abolish Homeland Security, which was created post 9/11 to protect everyone in the community.
And deal is, they'll be the same people that tweet never forget and really made my birthday a living hell for the first, during my first 10-year back here in East Coast after it happened. I'm just saying that it's a lot of hypocrisy taking place right now, and it needs to be sorted out.
This false narrative by socialists who come here, and this is what the socialists do. When you don't agree with them, what do tonight? Step up to the microphone and call you names. I'm a racist because I'm a proud American, and I stand for the national anthem and I kneel in church. And God bless America.
Okay, definitely wanted to catch some of the claps that he got, and then, you know, the other side was tried to hit him with the boo stuff, but nah, he ain't 130% correct. I mean, and shout out to this gentleman. Appreciate you, Councilman, for stepping up and actually saying something. I'm black, so, you know, they ain't gonna listen to me. No one ever listens to me. I'm just right a lot. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. All the internet stuff. If you liked it, toss it a like or a dislike. I'm not scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice and you want to catch more videos like this every single day. Share, because sharing is caring, and YouTube's definitely not going to do it. And speak. Let me know, what do you think in the comments? Are you from a blue state? Do you believe that these are choices that, you know, regular everyday Americans are on board with? I mean, this is what we're left with right now. Governments going against other portions of the government, and anarchy, chaos, all that fun stuff. Let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next one.